Hello again. Now, emergency services are scrambling to assist flood-affected residents all over Johannesburg. Hundreds of families, homes and business owners have found themselves under the weather, literally. Heavy rains have caused major flooding in various parts of the city. While many homes have been flooded, roads and bridges completely destroyed as well. eNCA's Heidi Giokos is out and about in Soweto, and this hour she finds herself in Protea Glen in the big sprawling township. Good afternoon, Heidi. What are you seeing there now? Earlier we spoke to you, you were on that low bridge in Dlamini, between Kliptown and Dlamini.
Yes, certainly. I think the situation is very different here in Protea Glen. Homes have really been destroyed and damaged because of those heavy rains. And I'm going to ask my colleague Deboko to just show you. As you can see, this particular house in Protea Glen, the whole gate has been completely damaged and broken, including the wall of the neighbor, which separates the two homes here. Of course, this might be linked to the fact that there is some kind of river on the banks. These homes have been built on the banks of this river, and as you can see, the devastation, absolutely everything has been submerged into has been submerged here. We're just entering the home of lady that was actually called from work. As you can see, Bradan, everything has been damaged, everything has been wet. I'm just trying to locate the owner of this house where, okay, there she is, where she has told us what happened. Let me just get to you. Thank you so much for your time, Mamzo. Maybe just tell us what happened. You were at work, you got a call. Tell us what happened.
In the morning, I was called by the kids that I must come and rescue them. I phoned the emergencies. All of them, they didn't respond to me. Then I asked from my manager, I can come home. My kids are in trouble. When I come in the house, I didn't get into the house. I had to stand on the road because water was too much. I was going to be also taken by water. And then we stand there for a long time till the water subsided. Then I came here in the house. Most of the things are damaged. Beds are wet, blankets, mattress, and everything. Even the kitchen there, water is still full. We are still wiping the mud in the house.
How did your children manage to get out of the house?
Somebody came to rescue them. My neighbor's son came and rescued my kids out from this house. And then they were sitting in the street. So I came there, I find them sitting there in the street.
Maybe just show us some of the damage. I know this part of the house has also been severely damaged. You have rooms here at the back also been damaged. This is going to cost you and take you a long time to clean up, isn't it?
This thing is going to take me maybe 2 weeks because it is very, very dirty. It seems as if I'm staying in a pigsty.
What is your message to government? What do you want them to do? Do you want them to help you?
The government must. The law of South Africa. These houses were not supposed to be built here. When it is shown on the map, is a golf course here, we have to be removed and given another place because houses are not supposed to be near the river. It must be 3 kilometers away from the river.
Were you worried about your children? You say your children were stuck inside this house. How many children and ages?
The other one is 12, and the one is 13, the other one is 21, the other one is 34.
You were worried about them?
Yes, I was worried because they say I must call somebody to come and rescue them because they are unable to come out from the house.
Okay, thank you, Mamzo. We're going to just try and move over to the next house here, Bradan, where there has also been severe damage on this side. The wall has been completely broken down, so you can imagine the force of that water breaking a whole wall down. I'm just going to try and step down here because I also just need to be a little bit careful. But as you can see, actually just before we move over, I want to show you this white van. This vehicle was parked in the driveway and the water basically pushed it all the way to the opposite side against the wall. You can see parts of the wall laying here as well. I think what's important to understand is that this is, of course, the river that seems where the water came from and pushed and got into these homes here. You can see the water is still a bit rough at this stage. Thank goodness it's stopped raining, and we just hope that the rain does not persist. I want us to get another homeowner on this side that's also been severely affected by this. She has indicated to us how difficult it has been. As you can see, they are still sweeping up and trying to mop up and clean up. But let's get some perspective. Thank you for your time, Ma. Maybe just tell us what happened to you, your situation. You were inside the house and your house was flooded.
No, I was inside the house this morning. It was 7:45. So I was busy on the phone. So I just hear the bang, boo. When I see at the door, and then the water came in the house. So everything was flooded. Even the beds, furniture, everything. Even the house, even at the outside the rooms, everything is damaged. So,
You've been living here for some time now, and you were telling me that this happens all the time.
yeah, I think this happened since 2010. And then government said he's going to move us in these premises. So we're waiting for government. Yes.
So what are you going to do now? This is going to take you some time, and it's going to cost you to fix all of this.
I don't know. You know what? I'm stressed now. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say now. Yeah, so I'll hear from my kids what we're going to do now.
Were you worried about when you were in the house and it started raining like that? Because obviously it flooded and the water level was quite high. Were you worried?
I was very worried. I had to call my son and my daughter-in-law to come back, to come and rescue, because I was alone in the house. Yes.
How did you manage to get out?
So I had to wait for the floods to go down. Yeah, because I couldn't go outside the house.
Are you worried that the rain comes again?
Yeah, it's coming. I'm so worried. I don't know what I'm going to do now. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for your time, Mamzo. We do appreciate it. I think the visuals speak for themselves, Bradan.
There's just now they are cleaning. My neighbors are coming to help me. You see the cars here, everything is damaged. Yeah, I'm stressed.
I can understand so, because absolutely everything seems to have been submerged.
I didn't eat since this morning. I didn't wash. You can see me, how I dress up. I didn't wash, I didn't eat. I'm so stressed. Yeah.
Okay, Mamzo, thank you for speaking to us. We wish you all the best. I think the visuals, as I said, Bradan, speak for themselves, because this is quite a dire situation, and we just hope that the rains do not persist. But as you can see, it was quite strong, because homes have been completely damaged. I'm going to ask my colleague Teboko to just actually show you the water level. You can actually see on this side where the water was up to. So it was very high and it was completely submerged. So you can only imagine what this looked like.
Yeah, we saw those earlier visuals. Thank you very much, Heidi Giokos, just bringing it just close to the reality on the ground in part of Soweto, there in Protea Glen, by a river bank. Thank you very much for that update. A couple of the homes there, you can see how damaged they have been. We understand a number of homes in and around Johannesburg overnight have suffered a lot of damage. It's not homes only, other infrastructure like roads, for example, have also been badly affected by the heavy rains. Now, the Johannesburg Roads Agency gave us an update earlier on the infrastructure damage.